What's good, Flex Nation? It's your boy Curtis, aka Flex, here to say what's up. Whoever's here, what's up? How you doing? Glad to see you. Now I am here looking for food. Food. If you can help me with food, hey there, Crystal. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Yes, food. I'm trying to find those little fillers for all that junk that I'm trying to scrape out of my life. Were you now? What have you made it up to? Like, I'm here trying to keep my things so different. It's very hard to do it, though, unfortunately. Even while I am talking on here, I'm trying to keep something up. I'm trying to do everything, to be honest. This is why I keep asking anybody to help me out. I'm trying to find some kind of recipes. Actually, while I'm here, I'm trying to, try to find some recipes online while I'm trying to do this. While I'm trying to keep things flowing, because I find myself that I'm like maybe a day behind. But if I keep on like relaxing, I'm gonna fall even further behind. So I'm trying to, keep up with. I don't know how you do it. How do you do these daily vlogs? Because it's crazy. Like I've done daily vlogs before, but I don't know. This one just seems like it's more work because I'm trying to keep them different every day. And if you couldn't tell, or I'm sure you could tell that my titles are all looking the same, the thumbnails. So I'm trying to do something different where I'm doing another type of video to go with the vlog at the same time. So, you know, it doesn't seem so saturated with the same thumbnail every time. So that is where I'm at right now. It's kind of hard, but hey, hopefully I can accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. And that's, again, trying to show different types of food. And I'm not doing very well. I'm trying to find some way of making some kind of smoothies. Uh, oh, yes, it's definitely work. I'm trying to make some smoothies. I'm trying to incorporate a lot more avocados, a lot more nuts. I've bought this stuff. It's just, again, how to incorporate it into the meals. That last video you made, not the one that you said that you just commented on and said to check out, but the one you made before with it had the lentils and all the different things in it. I gotta copy that one because that seemed like a really good recipe. But I'm trying to find different things to mix together to, you know, feed me. You know, when you're close to 200 pounds, you need a lot of food to, you know, to take over for what those carbs and other foods are doing. And like I've said, my guilty pleasure has been chips and candy. So, you know, when you don't have chips and candy to fill those in, you know, you need to find something to fill it in. So I'm really struggling. I shouldn't say struggling, but I'm really trying to find something different. And I'm sure I'll find something. Like I said, with enough research, I'll find something that won't take too much time and will do everything I'm hoping it to do. So, fingers crossed. Dion, what's going on, brother? What's up? It's been a minute. I was just saying to Crystal that I'm trying to find a lot more vegan like or vegetarian like foods to really change this diet thing up. That's what I'm really trying to make this What's Up Wednesdays topic be on, you know, we're all trying to change our diets, whether it be keto, yada yada yada. I believe all these different diets is all pretty much the same thing, just throw it with a different kind of bow on it and yada yada. But anyways, I'm trying to find different ways of having the same kind of food, whether it be more or less. Right now, I'm trying to hit the vegan stuff because again, we're not getting any younger, and it's better to try everything than say that you've never tried it. So I'm gonna try. I've been trying to find some vegan stuff to do. Besides vegetarian lasagna and stuff like that, I'm trying to find some like veggie burgers and stuff. And it's surprisingly, going into the stores trying to find like vegan friendly or vegetarian friendly stuff is like impossible. I don't know why, but for some reason I can't find something to save my damn life. So hopefully some of you guys or somebody could help me out with that because I can't find a damn thing. Like I'm sure farmers markets got stuff, but it's like I live in the city. I ain't gonna find no farmers markets to sit, like anywhere here near where I'm at. Yes, of course I do. I'm waiting for the next good or the next big challenge. Like that's why I'm starting that whole challenge. Well, I shouldn't say it's a series, but I'm starting to just challenge myself with different things. It's like I don't seem to be challenged or tagged or anything. It's like I'll just do it myself. I got one coming. Shoot, I don't mind one. Ooh, a champagne party. That is awesome. Shoot, I haven't drank some good wine or champagne in a minute. For some reason, I don't know what it is. If you guys are the same, like if I drink like 10 beers, I'm good. I drink like vodka or rum, I'm good. For some reason, wine. Ever after you have like 3 or 4 glasses of that, it's KO City. I don't know. Something weird about wine or something different that they put in wine is just it's a killer. I'll be looking out. A lot of people that's been supporting me more recently. I'm really trying to take the time to actually support, like, like anybody. You try to support the people that support you, but I really try. Like, I my time is really scarce, so I'm really trying to put my time towards people that are really supporting me. And like I talked to you, Crystal and Kevin last week. When some people you're really trying to talk to are not really, giving that same opportunities back, it's kind of hits you the wrong way. Well, that's what I'm saying. The liquor, I'm good with liquor. Liquor, I could drink a good while and feel nice and mellow, feel good, feel straight. But as soon as you hit that wine, I don't know. It's like it just hits you. It just hits you in a way where it's just like you're seeing doubles of things. It's like I ain't that kind of drinker, so it's like I like my drinks to be mellow. Like there's this one called Silent Sam. I will always say that that's my arch enemy when it comes to drinking because that stuff will leave you on your butt, and no matter how much you have of that stuff. When you start having these drinks that has triple and quadruple distilled, it's just like, oh god, I'm gonna hate you when you see it. It would take a lot for me to hate you, Crystal. So it would have to be some crazy, crazy challenge. But I'll be looking out. I'll be looking out. Troy, what's up, homie? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I thought you probably would have been in class by now. You still go to class on Wednesday nights, right? Or Wednesday evenings. I think it's the evening there, right? Oh, class is over. So now it's just time to make some gains, right? I saw your last upload there. You look like you're chiseled out of stone, bro. What you been doing? You've been putting that diet on point. My day today, and it's gonna be. I actually documented it on my thing. My day's been crap today. I wish that I had uh, more time, but unfortunately, my son was a very poor sleeper today, so or this last night. So unfortunately, I woke up just sleepy as hell, and I didn't unfortunately get to go and do what I wanted to do this morning. So it's pretty much I'm a day behind, but still logging everything I gotta do. And Dion was like he had to show you that he wasn't playing around with that 1 arm push up. This man's coming for heads. He makes that fitness assassin thing be real. He's like, here's my ninja styles up in here. Hey, Dylan, how you doing, girl? What's up? Glad to see you popping in again. How I get so lucky to see you 2 weeks in a row? How you shocked, brother? Shoot. Like I said, it's in your own name. You should be doing that like it's nothing. And you've been pulling off 100 push-ups a day and stuff. Man, your arm should be like saying this is nothing. You should have been doing like 5 of those suckers. Up to 150 now. You are on some other level, bro. Your chest gains are you must have those like man boobs like chest almighty there, because it's like I have a buddy that's just like that. I don't know if you guys actually this is not the buddy, but I don't know if you guys saw that dude that has a synthol chest. I just saw him put up a like a he has a I for some reason he must have a like a YouTube channel or Instagram channel, but he's really I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Titan store all the time. Yeah, I could imagine, bro. I could imagine. But again, after the soreness is gone, I'm sure you feel like a champion. You feel like a goddess, or a god. I shouldn't say goddess. Goddess is a woman. But yeah, I'm sure you feel like a god when you feel you finish all those push-ups and you're walking around the next day. I'm trying to get my push-ups up. Like I've been saying, I'm trying to find different ways to bring my bench press up. So push-ups and dips is something I'm really trying to, incorporate on everything nowadays. And I'm glad the What's Up Wednesday could be one of the best ways, besides Hump Day, to remember about Wednesday. Because that's the only way I know. When I see a whole bunch of ass on friggin' Instagram, that's when I know it's Wednesday. Because that's all you see on Instagram is booties all over the damn place. Sometimes you even see men showing off their booty. It's like, what's going on? Hump day is not supposed to be for that, but whatever is clever. But I'm trying to change up my live stream. I still want to do it every week, but I want to do it for at least an hour, or turn it into just an hour, because I feel that I've dragged it on to 2 hours and I don't have enough. Well, I could talk to my health content, but I feel like doing it more than an hour is just wasting your guys' time, and I don't want to waste my own time. Dude, Dion, you say that you don't do Instagram, bro? Like I said, go on Instagram and follow say the top, say 100 ladies that are on Instagram, like fitness models, fitness competitors, fitness people, and I guarantee you, at least 2 to 3 Wednesdays out of a month, you, yeah, I'm just throwing up a number. I don't have to be 100 ladies, but most 99, 98% of the ladies out there on the Wednesday is gonna put it out there. Or put that out there. And this is something that me and Crystal have been joking about, is that, it seems like not only just men but women just have to do all these certain type of things on that certain days you know to get things going. So you got Fridays, what I think Flex Friday. You got what's the Thursday one? Throwback Thursday. You got I don't know what's Tuesday, but should be like Titty Tuesday. I don't know. I'm not just making that one up. I know there's Man Crush Mondays, but I know there's something Motivation Mondays. There's Motivation Mondays. So I know all these different type of things. But like I said, Wednesday's always been known for Hump Day. You gotta show that peach, and that's something that's always been known. But yeah, Instagram, trust me, bro, that is a place that Instagram and Twitter, but more Instagram, because Instagram's more picture related than Nipple Line Thursday. Don't kill me. It could work. It could work. We could all make up our own days, but it could work. It would have to be like an adult Instagram or something, because some of these little ones are getting a little too crazy. I don't know if you guys been seeing this whole rap game with this little girl named Little Tay. This girl says that she's 9 years old and modeling with like some Ferraris and stuff. It's like, girl, you need to go to school and get some education. Shoot. Did you guys hear anything about Drake and that whole Pusha T beef? It's like, is the beef over or? Of course. Well, see, Crystal's been noticing. Yeah, these girls are not like how these the millennial girls are not like how girls used to be. Used to be, they girls got things done in a different way. Yeah, that beef sounds like it's like I don't even think that Drake even wants to go any further because this man is pulling out like darts that not even the devil himself could have thought of. This man just throwing just pure darts, and Drake just like clearing his throat. Like he didn't expect none of that. Well, you have to remember that this talking to Crystal's what she wrote there. This generation, like we, I can't remember what I was seeing. It's probably on the news. For what we're leaving, like this next generation, we're screwing them up bad enough. But I don't. I feel sorry for the generation after them because these kids are hella crazy. They have no, I shouldn't say upbringing, but they're missing. They're missing. Some of these kids need a good old spanking, a good old trip to the church. Get some exorcisms. Get some demons out of them or something. Because I don't know what is going on with some of these kids. Like here in Toronto, I don't know what's going on, but for the last like Toronto's a very peaceful. Canada's always been known for being, but for some reason, for the last week, Toronto's been shot up like it's been on some next level of shootings. Like this man got gunned down by like two drive-bys, and this man got pummeled, and they showed this on TV. It's like, what is going on? What's going on, brother? It's good to see you. Shoot, I understand when you're in the gym and you got to get your workout, and I'm glad that you come in and say hi. Shoot, I appreciate that. No, don't worry, Crystal. I got what you're trying to say. Yeah, some of these kids they really need an exorcism, or again, like I understand that everybody's got priorities. As parents, we gotta we got work and we got all these other things that we're trying to take care of, and sometimes some of these kids fall through the cracks. But damn, when they fall through the cracks, they fall like hard on some stone, and it knocks their good signs out of their body. Like I got a little one. He's gonna be turning two, and I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to keep him. Like you don't want to keep your kid away from everything because they're gonna whether you try to protect them or not, they are gonna experience it and they're gonna see whatever they want no matter what. But I'm trying to keep him on the straight and narrow because again, as a young mixed kid or just a young kid as a whole, this world is like targeting you. So it's up to us to really, as parents, for myself, for example, I'm really trying to show him, you got to be smarter with your decisions, whether you like them or not. Well, that is a factor too, Crystal. Parents have become again our generation, the generation right now, our generation that is here on in this live stream right now. We uh, uh, were raised in after the baby boomers to relax. We had the opportunity to do whatever the hell we wanted. Mommy and daddy always covered us no matter what. We bumped and scraped our, we spent all of our money. Our mommies and daddies would take care of us. We had no, unless, depending on your upbringing, but you didn't have to struggle. You didn't have to do anything. You didn't have to, you know, whatever the case might be. For me, for example, I never had that opportunity to say, I need this. No, if you didn't have it, you did without it, and you've earned that back whatever way you could find possible. These kids, they don't learn nothing. everything's given to them, and whether if they don't get it, they'll whine, cry, kick, shove, and these days steal it to the hell's content to get it because for everybody's like gratification right now instead of earning it and planning for it. Like when I was a kid, we all had piggy banks and stuff. We all tried throw our change in our piggy bank, and then when that time came, you go and buy whatever you wanted to get. And if you sometimes when you shown your parents that you were trying to save up that kind of money, they would try to throw in that extra whatever you needed. Like I remember back in the day when there was a Sega Genesis. I don't know if you guys remember Sega Genesis. I'm a big video game player. I tried to save up like good amounts of money, and Sega was like a good $300 back in the day, and I saved up like a good 250. And my mom went and helped me with. It's like that's the kind of thing that you want your kids to do, and these kids they will throw tantrums to your hell's bells till you get it, and then again, you can't punish your kid because anytime you punish your kid, somebody's gonna say something, and then you got hell's bells to dealing with afterwards. Yeah, I hear you, Dion. It's and you got girls. You bro, you. I get I shoot. You got a lot to deal with, especially when those little ladies they get into teenagerhood. You and your lady got a lot to work with. Trust me. There's something they always said when back in the day is that when you have a boy, you only have to worry about one man part. When you deal with a girl, you got to worry about all the man parts. So you have to make sure that these girls are educated and know what's right or wrong. For one, you got to know who the hell to stay away from. Because again, you always thought, oh, stay with the good boys. There is no good boys out there. Every boy has their head trapped between their legs, and unfortunately, whether you thought they were cool, it's never cool. And some of these kids are getting slick too. Some of these kids will outslick an adult, much less another girl or another, another child. It's like these kids are way too darn smart. My mom still can't doesn't know how to play around with no damn iPad, but yet my niece, you know, took her iPad and said, "Here, this is how you do it, Grandma." I was like, "Damn." See that? Well, that's exactly it. I was the same way. We lived in a, well, it wasn't a block, but it was like a nice, community area, and we stayed up and we played until we started seeing that sunset and those you know area lights turn on, those like sensor lights come on. Like we were outside. We didn't even want, like, as kids we didn't even want to go inside. What the hell are we going inside for? The only thing I want to do inside my house is either one, eat my food, two, play video games, or three, go to damn bed. I ain't trying to do that. That's what I'm hearing. That Crystal, she put a challenge on me, so I'm gonna have to watch this video. Trust me, Crystal. I love you, girl, but it's hard keeping up with your videos. So I'm gonna have to catch up with at least the last five and see where this challenge is. Because I personally, again, love challenges, and especially right now because I'm doing these daily vlogs, I'm trying to give it more variety. So if I could get more challenges from you or anybody, throw them at me because I would love to take one. But this is that. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, Crystal's on point, and the thing is that she's not even putting out crap. She's putting out quality, well thought out, videos and edits. Where it's like, damn, girl, how you manage to have two jobs, make sure your man's happy, and all that, and still put out content, still manage like, damn. I keep on asking people what their secret sauce is, but damn, girl, I gotta ask you what your secret sauce is. What do you mean? well, one, she's doing the. I'll say quality. What they're good stuff. You do real good stuff, and I believe that she does the Hooters thing, Dion, and she works with her father's shirt company, I believe as well. I hope I'm not wrong there, Crystal, but yeah, this girl's doing double jobs and doing like she's doing. This girl's a work. Her work ethic is on point. I give her credit. Nah, Crystal, you good, girl. You good. I wish I could pull all that kind of stuff off. I find it hard. One thing for me, and this is something I'm even at my age now, I'm still trying to fix, and this is something that I'm not gonna say anything, but something that we've always been bad for is time management. Always sucked at time management. My time management has been horrid since the day I was born till even now. So I'm really trying my best to actually, write down what I actually want to do. And this is why I said to you guys, I'm trying to like I could sit here and talk to you guys for hours, but if I do that, then I will be cutting into something I could be doing other things doing. So I'm trying to really budget my time properly, and then hopefully get everything done at the same time. But yeah, I wish I knew how some of you guys get this stuff done. Like I'm just about, hopefully God blessing, soon gonna hit 300, and it's like, for the amount of things I've done for just this 300, I don't know how you guys that are over 500 plus are managing all these people that I'm sure you guys watch and do. It's like, how you guys do it, because I'm at, I don't barely got here, but I feel like I'm pulling my hair out trying to get everything done, because it's like, where do you guys find the time? All right, Dalen, I appreciate you coming in, girl. You've been so supportive. You know what? I owe you my time, because it's like you've been well above what I could have asked for in a subscriber and as a friend and as a person. So you are the first person I'm going to even say it in the comment when I write that comment. I'm making sure that I watch your stuff first. Yeah, well, it's hey, I'm just calling a spade. Girl, you work hard, and like I said, and I've seen you all over the place, posting on the Instagram. I've seen you on the Twitter. I see you pop up on. I see, like, you're pulling off some major things. Like your phone, you must walk around with a phone charger, because your phone or whatever device you're using, it must be dead, or at least under 25% a majority of your day, because you are posting or social media girl. You getting that shit done. All right. See, that's the thing, dude. It's like I could see that's the same people, but it's like I still feel like I'm not reaching, you know, far enough. It's the same people. I see the same numbers. I see the same people, but it's like I'm reaching out. I don't see them. It's like I don't see the people, and I ain't trying to say nobody's more important than anybody else. I will never try to stomp on anybody's shoes or feet or anything like that. But it's like, I could say that I put in a lot. Like, I just passed 2 years of being on YouTube, and I've learned a lot of things on YouTube that you know I'm sure some people haven't had the knowledge to time to find that out. And it's like, how in the world, in that amount of time and that amount of things, and I trust me, I've watched a lot of YouTube related, algorithm purposed, all them kind of videos. It's like I feel that I've done a lot of the things, and yes, they say that some of these things is luck, but it can't all be luck. There's gotta be, again, secret sauce to all this thing that I feel that I myself personally is not picking up on, or there's something more that has to be done. And I've made a lot of friends. I've made a lot of friends. I've made a lot of friends. And even talking to these friends, they're all doing the same thing I'm doing. So it's just like, what is it? What is it? And I keep on, every week I seem to be coming right back to the same thing. There's got to be something more that I got to do. I don't think that only watching, your friends or watching people's videos is enough. There's got to be more to it. There's got to be more to just going on social medias other than YouTube and talking and what's the word? What's the word? There's a word. There's a word. I can't think of it right now, but there's got to be more to just going on to different communities and conversating with different people. Like, there's got to be more to it. I don't know personally what it is, and I wish that's, and again, people I've talked to and heard different answers from different people. I've seen those answers, go into play at that same time, but yet it still does not have that same effect with every single person. There's got to be something that somebody's missing that makes that happen. And again, if it's something that as a person is missing out on, then I wish that I knew what that is and cut that shit out. Because I feel that there's so much more that not even myself, but even I'm sure you guys are trying to grow as well. What's the purpose of being on YouTube if you're not trying to grow? But there's got to be something that you need that is required. Well, absolutely. That goes right back to, like I was saying, you build friendships. You build that. So in you saying that, and even in that saying, is it that the yes, it obviously does. It does take time, but do you believe that it just takes time to really just build those relationships? That is what is the whole requirement on, or do you think it's just, again, just luck that people could see your vibe before, like, faster than another person, trying to communicate? Because some people, you can tell, somebody's personality just as soon as you speak to them, and then there's some people that kind of grow on you, like some, like a relationship, like any kind of relationship. Some people just grow on you, and some people, like, boom, damn, this person's a cool person. You can tell that from, like, the get-go, or from the jump, as some people say. But is it something like that, or like there's something that some people have, and this is what I keep on trying to understand. See, there's, like, I think it is the luck too, but it's like, how how do some just get so lucky? Like, I don't know about you guys, but for some reason, you hear, obviously you have the thing pop up and tell you that you got a new subscriber. It's nice that you got a new subscriber. You don't know how you got that subscriber. Like, even just last night, I got a subscriber. Showed that I got a subscriber. That was cool. They didn't communicate, didn't say hi, didn't say anything. And then this morning, so yeah, this last night I got a subscriber. This morning I go back and check, and the subscriber is gone. So, like, what happened? Like, did they hit subscribe by accident? Like, what in the world? I don't know if is it YouTube that's forcing the, like unsubscribing people that actually subscribe. Like, there is something in this mess that I'm trying to figure out. YouTube will never tell you what the secret is, because, again, they're trying to make profits for themselves. They could care less. But there's got to be something. I'm trying to, again, find that secret sauce, and I've been digging. I'm always digging, and I'm trying to figure it out. Like I said, there's some, like, there, I can mention 3 or 4 names where they were just as, small as us, small YouTubers. They have great personality. They, they're engaging. There's that word, engaging. That's the word I was. They're engaging and everything, and then all of a sudden their shit is skyrocketed. Just like you just said, they're shot up, 199K plus. I've known some that go into 225 or more. It's like, what in the world did you do overnight? Like, I doubt Like there's no way you have personally the time unless you hired a whole bunch of people to communicate with that amount of people to just blow up overnight. Like I've heard of overnight sensations, but damn, how? Yeah, but that's very true, and I do know personally know a YouTuber that actually makes videos like that. He makes how to get abs in 60 days or et cetera videos, and his crap is blowing up. But it's like, how many times can you make that one type of video? You know, that is part of the whole search thing. Like, how many times can you make that one topic and make it refreshed or rebranded every single time before it just gets stale? Even for you as the creator, sooner or later that's gonna get stale for you, and you're not gonna want to do it anymore, right? So it's like, when does it come to that point where even searchable is not enough? Like, there should be a point where creativity overwhelms it all, and unfortunately that's not doesn't work. Creativity does it could care less. You can be the most creative person in the world and nobody wants to watch that shit because they don't know nothing about it, but yet you can make, again, a meme making fun of Drake having illegitimate babies with a porn star, and because that's a hot topic right now, that video or whatever that is blows the fuck up. That it's I don't know. It's weird like that. Yes, I do think it is rigged. It is rigged. That whole thing with that gentleman that went to Japan and whatever, I think that made them squeeze it even longer or even more. But it seems to be going even worse as time goes on. And I think that, and many people have said it, this is what's going to squash YouTube as a whole, is because of how much squeezing is going on. I just downloaded a Wicked app. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys have or possibly have iPhone, but I don't know if it's just an iPhone app. But there's a new app that's called YouTube Tracker, but it actually gives you like a breakdown of how your subscriberships and your watch time works, like right then and there. So instead of you pulling out your calculator and watching it, like there's an app that actually will tell you exactly where you're at. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this YouTube struggle is real. Like I said, I will make sure that I look for that video of yours. So tomorrow, actually morning, I am gonna do that deadlift. I think it's deadlift for 5 minutes. Your body weight or something like that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning. I don't know how much I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna try to do that. Andre, what's going on, brother? Shoot, I didn't even expect you to see you, man. What's good? Yeah, I'm gonna do that deadlift challenge. I haven't done a deadlift challenge yet, so that'll be cool to do that. Do you remember what it's called, Crystal? Like I said, I'm gonna search. I'm gonna look at your last 5 videos, anyways. But I'm sure one of those last 5 is probably gonna have it. So I'll look for your last 5 and hopefully find what I'm looking for, or find the video you're talking about. Thanks to Dion, I'm never doing push-ups again. I've been seeing that. Like I'm sure your schedule has been busy as hell too, brother. Right now, I'm doing, like, I'm putting out some good, or I shouldn't say good, but I'm putting out content on YouTube, but I'm trying my best to spread out further and get out on Facebook, especially on Facebook. I've actually tried to join a couple of those Facebook groups. I haven't played around on Facebook for a hot minute, so even just doing that is you know knocking down walls that I put up a long time ago, because I just haven't trusted Facebook, especially when that whole privacy thing happened. I haven't trusted Facebook in a hot minute, but I try to go back on Facebook. I'm trying to post more on my Instagram. I'm trying to screw around with Twitter a little bit more. Stumble upon has treated me differently here and there. One thing I'm trying to figure out how to post more on is that Snapchat. Snapchat is a real weird. I'll use the word weird platform to really get a handle of. There is ways, and I've seen so many people make a lot of cash off of Snapchat, but it's a hard platform to work with because they've made some weird changes to what I'm hearing and to what I'm seeing. But you could actually like advertise, certain things through your Snap, which is cool that you could do that. But I'm trying to figure it out. I've been seeing your thing. See, Crystal is somebody that could contest for me. Like it's hard. It's like you could have your thing go to like a website or a whole clothing line or all these different things off of Snapchat, and it's like how off of a snap? Like all you're seeing from a snap is somebody go like that, and then like some boomerang things, and like I don't get it. It works for some, but for me, I don't know. I've always been tied and true with Instagram. Instagram just seems like the easier bet and the easier thing out of all of them. But again, I've seen so many people, Dre, for example, do some big things on Facebook, which is like that's you got to go where people are following, right? So I'm trying my best to get back on the whole Facebook thing. I'm trying my best to get back on these other platforms as well, but sooner or later, like I wish personally, and you guys let me know if this exists. If there was ever like a way to take all the things that you are uploading, like I don't know if you guys heard of a hot suite, but hot suite is something where you could make say something or post a picture or whatever, and it will send it to your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, and your whatever writing platform all in one go. If I could find something that could take all of that and send it all at one time, I would be the first to sign up for that thing right now. Well, that's the thing. Is Facebook is Facebook has evolved into like I don't know, a giant. And this is why been able to even make themselves be able to have their own stock in the stock market and do the things that they've done, because they have turned something like you could be just a small person, not a small person literally, but you could be a small person just making some paper mache or hand puppets or whatever, and make big business just off of that. Like even Instagram, like it has like I don't know if you guys seen it, that like the business tools or whatever. It's like these social media platforms are really trying to help you build a business. You can make crap and be big on it just by making it. Cash cow is what for a person that knows animals. You don't know cash cow, Crystal? Really, really? I'm gonna give you some time to figure that one out. I'm gonna give you some time, girl. But yeah, I've really it's really getting better on those platforms, and I wish again. I find no, it's not it's not dirty. Basically, in a cash cow is something that is getting people's attention and getting you that money more than everybody else. Yes, there you go. It's a great revenue source, but it's a revenue source that's just like milk. It's just coming out like it's nothing. It's the good right now. It's that good cheddar. It's not that blue cheese, not that stuff that nobody wants. It's that cheddar cheese, that marble stuff, that stuff that everybody wants. What's that white one? The Swiss. It's that Swiss stuff. But yeah, I wish I either one of those two. Yes. Thank you, Dion. It's the almond milk, that good almond milk. See, I, Chris has been watching me for a minute with this secret sauce. I've been asking Dre this secret sauce for how long now? This man just he don't want to share. He trying to get all that shit. He trying to get all that cheese for himself. He's like, this mouse ain't play. But yeah, I'm trying to. But that's the thing is that I've talked to you guys about this before. I'm still trying to figure out where or in what direction do I really want to go with it. Like I said, for example, Dre's talking about selling services. I don't know what service I wanna go towards. I don't know if I should go towards the powerlifting thing more. Like I know a lot about strength gains and gaining more things in strength, and then I know a lot of things. You know, it it's good to know everything, but the thing is, when you try to dip your foot into everything, you get good at nothing, and that's something that I don't want to do. I don't want to be you know putting myself into a position where I'm gonna say that I'm good at this, and this, but then I keep flunking on this, and this. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I should start small and start with one thing, but again, I'll ask you, Dre, because you're the perfect example. Where is the best way to go? Should you go with something that is just small and coaching, or do you go you go head first and into the deep end and just go for everything? Absolutely. It goes right back to like I was just saying about YouTube. One if there's got to be something that people could see in the individual that makes them want to not only subscribe to you but watch your stuff on a daily, weekly, or whatever basis. That part I'm trying to figure out because again, I feel that it's something that you know, and this is something that should go right through the camera. It should go right through conversation. Should go right through whatever ways that you are using you know, to target or the way you're trying to talk to or who you're trying to talk to. So it's something that I'm trying to learn about. Maybe I should even try going back to school and trying to get more into the communication side of things. Again, this you're never too young to or never too old, I should say, to you know touch up on things and going back and get some more education. So I might even just do that. Yeah, that does make total sense there, Dre. I understand that. It's good to actually try to find that actual niche and try to stick in that niche. But just like here on YouTube, we are trying to stick in one niche, but then you notice that if you try to make your brand about yourself instead of as we are fitness YouTubers, we kind of could branch out into different things. So again, it's like, do you want to stick in the niche or do you want to branch into different things? And that's again something that I'm trying to figure out. I personally, I enjoy more and more as I'm even just doing this thing for this month here. I enjoy vlogging. I could see myself doing a lot more vlogging than even doing fitness stuff. I enjoy, love, and am very passionate about powerlifting, bodybuilding, and all the aesthetics that goes with it. But I just the amount of things you could do being a vlogger is so cool and so daring. But again, I do love and have and then somebody would say, oh, then make two channels. Yo, for example, I could barely keep up with the channel that I got right now. So to make two channels, three channels, etc., I couldn't do. So it's going back to again making the time, which I already said to you guys earlier in this live stream. I suck at time management. So it's making the time to actually be able to make all the make all the decisions to do this, and that. Making the time to be knowledgeable on this, and that, and then making the time to put it out. This is what I'm trying to sell you without making you feel like I'm trying to sell you something. That's the part of being not even just a salesman outside of just being a salesman, but making sure you could talk to somebody, make sure they feel like they're getting sold something without being sold something. Nobody wants to be told you should buy this. You want to be able to say, "Oh shoot, this person is cool. I want to buy this." So it's something that I'm trying to build this whole communication thing. I could actually say I suck at that, but I'm really trying to work on being better at doing that. Well, exactly like you're saying there. Sorry, guys, I was on a little rant there, so I didn't get to read what you guys were putting there. But yeah, I could see exactly what you're saying there, Crystal. Like you want to be able, there's only you could do certain things so many times for a certain amount of time. Like all these fitness YouTubers that like the big ones that you see out there. I don't know if you noticed, but even they're becoming to do a lot more vlogging than the the regular bicep curls and yada yada yada. Because again, you could only do that, especially after you're doing it for 2, 3 years and 4 years. You not only do you get tired and lose the passion of putting out those videos for time and time again, the people that are watching you do it are going to get tired of seeing you doing that same thing over and over again. So it's goes back into, like I was saying, it's like where do you find that smooth spot, that middle ground where it's like, okay, this is good, that people will like this, and then you find that place where you can say, okay, I could do this as well, and then go and do this as well, and then do this, where everybody that's your subscriber is satisfied, where you don't feel like you're just targeting just one person. Because I'm sure even for myself, some people might like my vlogs better than see me in the gym going up and down doing 100-pound squats or whatever. I'm sure there's like everybody's got a person that comes to their channel or their videos for a certain thing. So it's like I'm trying to figure out what that is. I'm sure you guys are doing that same thing. It's just where that sweet spot is, and they say it's all in the analytics and everything like that. But again, there's that word again: time. The time to spend to actually sit there and study analytics to know what exactly people are really interested in. It's this is this Yo, you guys, this YouTube game is no joke. And it was funny the other day when we were talking. I can't remember who it was, but they were saying that they wanted to go 100 into YouTube without really even knowing, without even being in this game for a minute. This is no joke, and especially as a young person, you got the opportunity to do so much more. And you could do YouTube. YouTube is no problem doing YouTube, but YouTube should not be your 100. And this is something that I will keep on saying to hell's bells. And when my son grows up, and if I'm still doing this whole YouTube thing, I'll tell him that same thing. Do not come to this for your bread and butter. This is not your bread and butter. And exactly, Dre. There's a lot of vloggers, and there's a lot of vloggers that do this very well. And I again, I enjoy it. I am trying to, branch out and do a lot more things. It's again just knowing just gonna take some time. It's gonna take me just sitting down, writing down my thoughts, and then taking off. And this is why I love watching Clifford's stuff, because again, Clifford's stuff talks about exactly what my problem is, and then this is why I take it very personally with a lot of things that Clifford's putting out, where it takes you to break through that wall of waiting and anticipation and fear and one thing I hate doing, and I've done it. I'm sure you guys have done it here tonight or in the stream. Is fail. I hate failure. I hate putting out or giving your 100 and failing. If I gave 50% of what I could do, and I failed, I don't feel no ways, because again, I knew I didn't put out like 100. But when you put out 100 of your personality, your this or your that or whatever, and you fail, I feel that that is the most gut punching thing that it could ever happen to a person is putting your whole effort. This is why I feel sorry, and I'm gonna probably feel sorry for LeBron. If LeBron himself, we're talking basketball right now. Well, I don't know if the game started yet. Yes, it's already started. But if LeBron keeps on playing 50-point games and LeBron don't make no championship, I'm gonna be a cheese failure because again you're putting your butt into something, you playing your hardest, you're doing your hardest, you're working your hardest, and you fail. That is the most gut wrenching thing. No matter who you are, that is the hardest thing to ever deal with. So that's again one of the things that I, as a person, as a human, is trying to learn how to get around, is that fear of failure. No, do your thing, Crystal. I'm only gonna be on for another like 5 6 minutes anyway, so I appreciate you being the first and maybe even the last person to be on this live stream. I appreciate that. Well, definitely, Dion. YouTube again, like we're just saying. I've 2 years, bro. 2 years actually. Just before the 2016 Toronto Pro Show that I've just went to, that was the actual first video I made, and that was kind of what inspired me to start going into doing this whole YouTube thing. Was the Pro Show and a few other YouTubers, like the big name YouTubers that I saw on there. I was saying like I want to try this out, so I just went, got my laptop, put out a video, boom, there is my first thing, and I was thinking, okay, and I've said this many times before. I thought, okay, people just rush to your videos and things will be like that. But once you start learning everything that YouTube's got, you learn it, you put it into play, you do everything that it says that you're supposed to do. Maybe you left out one thing or whatever the case might be, but even sometimes that one thing is the difference between you making one subscriber and you making 100 subscribers. And so it's something that I'm learning again as I'm going along. And again, like you just said, YouTube as a way of every time that they have that brass ring right there for you to actually like grab, it's like let's just yank that sucker back up a little bit more. So it's a hard thing to deal with, but again, some of these things, as it does get harder, it's supposed to motivate you, right? So hopefully I can stick with that motivation, and hopefully we can make something big before we get old. Like even right now, I don't know if you guys could see this, but I got some damn salt and pepper, as they say, growing in my beard. So it's just like life stress, stress. Those are the things that are things that are killing us. And one thing you don't want to sign yourself up for. And again, this is what we're talking about with the whole YouTube thing, is you don't want to sign yourself up to stress. You know what I mean? You trying to. They always say that you try to make yourself better, try to make yourself more. But do you really want to sign up for stress? I personally don't, but again, this is why the beauty of our fitness lifestyle is that we go to the gym, we go work out, and we burn off that stress. We build up the stress daily, we burn off the stress in the workout. So this is something that I always tell every single person that doesn't go out to the gym and doesn't do things that's better for their own fitness thing, is like, how much do you stress? I stress a lot. What is it that half an hour to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour out of that day to kill that stress will not do for you? Go and do that 1 hour, kill that stress, and then go about back about your stressful day. Because again, that 1 hour, that will actually be the difference between you having your life and you not having your life. Am I wrong, guys, or am I just talking a whole bunch of poop? That's another reason why I just try to censor myself, because again, who knows who's watching, and next thing you know, I say some cuss words or something, and then I lose like 2 days worth of subscribers. So this is a funny thing that we find ourselves in, and it's all a learning experience. Kevin, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I'm just throwing out a number of 2 days. It could be even more, bro. I don't even know, but I'm just saying. They tell us that our punishment is just a slap on the wrist, but I would not be surprised if it's more hate. I'm about to cut this thing. Yeah, see, Kevin. He says it's a very good friend. See, Kevin's just killing it. Good on you. But yeah, guys, I am gonna cut this thing short, and it looks like my internet is acting a fool. So I appreciate you guys for coming in, joining me on this live stream. Maybe as this, hopefully, this 1 hour live stream gets better and better, we can have more people on here. So I appreciate you guys. You know, you guys are good friends, good people, and hopefully next week we could converse about this a little bit more. You guys have a good night. Appreciate you. Peace.